Hi, so today I'm doing a video on walking, so I thought I'll start it while I am on my walk. So I've got, as you can see, a backpack on me, so I'm on my way to the supermarket to do some grocery shopping, and I thought I'll just walk there instead of driving. So this supermarket is about 6.1 kilometers away from my home. So today's walk, I just thought I will include that in my grocery shopping instead of driving there. So just to introduce myself first, if you don't know me, my name is Abha. I vlog about my life here as a empty nester, as an immigrant, as a woman in her 50s, and all the challenges and the good things that come along with it. So I also vlog about travel because I like traveling, so sometimes you will see some vlogs about traveling as well. So let's start on this video. Let me just show you the path, the route to supermarket, the walking route. This is not the driving route. So here I am. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. And I love walking when it is a day like this, nice and quiet. Enjoy the sounds of the birds, the crickets, and just walk. And I prefer that to being in the gym. I'm more of an outdoor person, and why not? We have beautiful outdoors here in New Zealand, so I try to take advantage of that, and I just try to be outdoors as much as I can. So coming back to walking, I started walking quite a few years ago, and it was mainly to keep my sanity while kids were growing up, and also for keeping my weight under control because it shoots up very quickly. I have no control over food. I'm a die-hard foodie, so when it comes to good food, I can't resist it. I can't resist chocolates. I can't resist desserts. I have a very sweet tooth, so I thought that it's better that I put more effort in exercising. And exercising, I don't like gymming, so I like to be outdoors. So walking was the best one, and New Zealand has fresh air, beautiful parks, beaches, so there's no excuse not to go out and go for a walk. So I started walking quite a few years ago, and then when COVID hit, I was going through some personal circumstances as well, which were a bit challenging at that time. So decided to get into a little bit of running. So I did the Couch to 5K running program, and I started running. I ran for a few years until last year. So I would do about 5K to 10K depending on my schedule, and then I would do that 5 days a week of running. And then last year, beginning of last year, I thought that as I'm growing older, the running is not really a good exercise. It's high impact for the knees, especially if you're running on a concrete and footpath and all that. It really impacts your knees, which is not good as we grow older. So I decided to up my walking distances, so walk more, do some hiking to give extra exercise, work more muscles. So I started to do a lot of decided to do a lot of walking instead of running. So my walking distances would be about 8 to 10 kilometers every day. On one of the weekend days, like either Saturday or Sunday, I would do more than 15 kilometers. So that kept my weight under control, and it gives me enough time to energize myself, just go outside, fresh air, that just does wonders for you. So that has been what is happening for last whole year. I have included a lot of hikes in my walking schedule. So whenever on the weekends I could get a chance to hike, I would go. We have beautiful Waitakere ranges here, and there are so many hikes there that even if you do one every day of the year, you'll still be doing a new one. So I had started doing that a lot, but what happened was, and I had always walked all 7 days, never stopping, irrespective of weather. So unless it's really, I have walked in storms as well, rain, but some days it'll just be too much to get out, too dangerous weather wise, so I would just walk inside the house. And I made a rule that not more than 2, so I don't want to miss walking more than 2 days in a row, because then you become lazy. So I had tried to keep to that even if I'm sick or if I'm feeling a little bit lazy, don't miss more than 2. Having said that, a couple of years ago it has happened where I have missed more than 2, and it had turned into 2 weeks, and then I feel so guilty that I'm becoming lazy. So I try to stick to that, and I have been really good about it, trying to not miss more than 2. So what I decided, or not decided, it just happened in last few months, where it will get quite dark by the time I finish work and go home, and then I end up walking mostly on the roads to be more visible, rather than in the parks at night time, because sometimes they can be closed, sometimes there will be no one, and I'm not really good with darkness. So I would what I would do is get someone to drop me to office in the morning, so that I can walk back. That's like killing 2 birds at the same time. So I get my walk and I get back home without driving. So that works really well for me. My office is about 11.5 kilometers away from home, so that is just the perfect distance for me to walk back. It's not like I have children waiting to cook food for them or anything, so I can use this time for myself. Yay! So that has worked out pretty well. And then I slowly started, because when I would do shopping, grocery shopping, I normally do at the end of the week or end of the fortnight, I would just do a bulk shopping. So what I started doing was to give myself more motivation, just in case I don't end up or feel like walking. I started including grocery shopping in it. So if I run out of bread, I wouldn't wait, or if I run out of butter, I wouldn't wait until the end of the week to buy it and do my big shopping. I just started just one, even if it is a 1 item or 2 item. If I'm running out of fruits, for example, or there's no more bananas in the house, let's go buy some bananas. So I just put a backpack, take it with me, go to the supermarket and just get a bread or some fruit. So that is again killing 2 birds at the same time. So I started doing that, and I thought that that's really good way of including my walk and getting something productive done. It's not like walk is not productive. It is so good for my overall well-being, and I have benefited tremendously with walking. So this is just an extra motivation to get out, thinking, we are running out of milk, let me go get some milk. So just put the backpack on and walk to the nearest supermarket. There is a supermarket, that's the closest supermarket I have is about 2 kilometers from my home. And then there is another one that is about 3.5 kilometers. So normally I would go to the 3.5 one, so I can still get about 8 kilometers back and forth, included in my walk. So this one I'm going shopping for the first time, because this is my usual one when I do bulk shopping. That is about 6.2 kilometers away from home. So today I thought I'll just go here for shopping, because I didn't have too much to buy, just 3 or 4 items on the list. So I have put my backpack on and I thought, let me go there. So that way I will have about 13 kilometers of walk under my belt for today. And it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful place to walk. If you can see, this is just a beautiful park to walk. So I decided I will walk with my backpack on, and I have a small folded bag inside as well, just in case I end up buying more. So even if you have a little bit of weight over your shoulders, that's good. Having weight is good. So, and it's not too far to walk, like 6 kilometers, 6.2 kilometers. With a little bit of weight on your back, you can do that. So I decided to walk to the supermarket and get a little bit of grocery under the at the same time. So I will end it here for now, and then I will go back home and talk more about how walking is beneficial and how it has benefited me and how I include it in wherever I can and how long and everything. Like I love sharing the benefits of walking and how it has benefited me over the years all the time. I was just planning to buy 2 or 3 things and I ended up buying all this. Now I have to put it in my backpack, but I also have this small folded bag, so let's hope I can fit it all in there. That's mostly all fresh produce, so I'll put it in there and go home. I'm back home and replenishing myself with a glass of lassi, mango lassi. So please bear with me while I take a few sips of it along the chat. So coming back to the benefits of walking that I have personally felt and why I continue walking. So right from when many years ago when I started walking, it was, as I said, for just to get out of the house, for some fresh air, for some space for myself, and for losing weight. I have used walking for as a tool to lose weight as well. And over the years, I have found that you must have read about it, and it is well researched as well, how much walking is the easiest exercise to do. Anyone can do it. Almost anyone can. And it does not cost anything. If you have just normal walking shoes, your everyday shoes are fine too.
Unless you're doing really long walks, then you need a little bit more cushioned, proper walking shoes. Otherwise, your everyday shoes are fine. I walk in my everyday shoes as well. Sometimes in proper walking shoes if I'm doing the long distance. So the benefits I have seen felt is you can never be in a bad mood after you have done your walk. So even when I'm upset about something or angry or not really feeling good about something that has happened at that time or previously, and it just comes back, or if there's an argument with a family member. So I would just go for a walk. And they say like to clear my head. Uh, what happens is, yes, of course, because of all the internal changes that happens when you're walking or when you're doing any kind of exercise, your body releases happy hormones. So you feel naturally, you feel a little bit better than when you had left home. And especially if you're walking in woods and greenery near mountains or sea, all that natural elements just kind of boost you up, lift you up quite a lot. Greenery is known to help you anyway and all the time. And even if you don't have those kind of outdoors, you can drive to a park or, you know, inside your house, have some plants and just walk inside your house. So walking has really helped me in keeping my weight under control and keeping my sanity. So if and I like as I have grown older, my mind does go back to things in the past that has happened, which I have felt it's unfair or unjustified, but you just kind of cover it up with a carpet and then you keep moving on because you have family to raise. So walking just helps me clear my head. Even if it doesn't clear my head, it kind of calms me down so that when I return back home, I'm not really in the same upset mood, or same low mood. If I'm really sad about something, it is still there in the heart, but your thoughts are a little bit less agitated and they're a little bit more calm. So another thing is I find that sometimes, like if I'm in nature, if I'm walking near a beach, my mind will automatically get distracted by all the beauty around me, and I just forget what has been happening in my mind and around or had happened, the incident. I just completely forget about it. On occasions when it is really something has bothered me or bothering me quite a lot, I feel that it gives me the opportunity, even if the same thought goes in a loop in my head, like keeps going and going, and I'm thinking about something and then it comes back to the same thing. Then again, I'm giving another argument for myself or for the other person, and it comes back again, and that just keeps going on in that loop. Even if I try, it just cannot, I cannot stop that. Those times, by walking, if I take a long couple of hours walk, how many times is that same thought going to come around? Like it comes and goes and comes back and comes back and comes back. By the time I have finished my walk, even the thought is tired. It's like I'm thinking the same thing again and again and again and again and again. So by the time your the feel good hormones have started releasing, and you are also kind of tired of the same thought that is repeating in your head, because it has gone through your head so many times that you don't feel it needs to go again, because then you will look for solutions, what to do for that, how to make sure um, your life is a little bit better after that. And another thing is it gives you space, not just physical space. So when you get away from what is bothering you, if it is inside the house, if it is your close family member you have had an argument with, so not only it gives you physical space, outside is a vastness of it. You just feel amazed by the vastness of the universe, so your own problems seem very small to you. So that is one effect that automatically happens. And the other one is, other than the physical space, it gives you the mental space as well. So when you're walking by yourself, you have this whole mental space to think about your reaction, other person's reaction, what they said, what you said. And as I said, even if it keeps going on in the loop, you go for a couple of hours walk, you have tired that thought out. This goes on in the loop and loop and loop, and then you're like, okay, what can I do better about this? So it gives you that space, that mental space to process your emotions, process your thoughts to the point that it just goes away. And if it comes back again next day, do the same thing. So walking gives you that, and then you will come across something that you'll be amazed by. You'll come across a beautiful flower and be like, wow, I haven't seen this before, and then your mind is automatically distracted. You just enjoy the beauty of it. So it gives you that space, not just the physical but the mental space, to process your thoughts, process your emotions, so that you are at a better place than you were before. So that walking gives, it has given me a lot of that space where I can think clearly. Previously, when my kids were little, they were still growing up, I didn't have that luxury of long walk. So I would go for like a 10-minute, 15-minute, half an hour walk, depending on where they are. So if they are in the swimming lessons for a 45 minutes class, I'll go for a 45 minutes walk. If I'm waiting outside their school and I know there's still 20 minutes to go, I will go for a 20 minutes walk. So it would be like that depending on that. But it would never be 2 hours, 3 hours walk, because you have so many responsibilities. But being an empty nester, or when your kids have grown up and they're adults, they don't really need you as much. You can actually look after your own well-being after looking after everyone else forever and ever. You can get that space. So that helps me, that gives me so much mental space, just going for a couple of hours long walk. If not around my house, I just drive to a beach, which is not like here, any 10-minute ride you get a beach. So I go to a beach and I go for a walk there. It just feels so good. So walking is really good for your physical health, your mental health, your soul, because of all the natural beauty you see, for your eyes, for everything, for losing weight or keeping your weight under control. It takes your worries away. I always say, walk your worries away. So when you are worried, just go out for a walk. Just walk. I had actually started going for a short walk in my lunchtime at work. So sometimes if I'm really busy during the whole morning, so I will just go for a 10 minutes walk around my office, so that I can, then you just feel that you're refreshed and you're ready to take the next challenge that's coming for the afternoon. So those are the benefits that I have felt. And when I don't go for a walk, I miss that. Um, and I get reminders from my children, have you gone for your walk? We haven't seen you going for a walk. And I also enjoy going for a walk with friends. Sometimes if a friend wants to join me, which is like, sometimes it happens, it's like, oh, because they know I go for a walk every day, so if they want to join me, sometimes friends join me as well, which is okay. That's a different experience. You can talk to each other and share whatever your worries, concerns, happiness, your day, because my friends are in the same boat with the kids grown up and don't need them that much, so we can just chat about that, how it feels, and all those kind of things. So walking is really good. I came across a quote just yesterday, so I'll put that here. And it is about walking. So, walk away, everyone. I would highly recommend, if your medical professional, if your doctor allows you, if there is any injury, don't do it. This is not, I'm not a medical professional, so I can't say whether you can or cannot, but if you are medically fit to walk, just start walking. It helps with our overall health. At least it has helped me. And if you want to try, you can try that. That's it from me for this video. Tomorrow is round the base, so I will make another video for that. I thought I'll make some videos about my walking, so that I can share the joy of walking and all the benefits that I get, and what other activities like walking can be like. How many other types of walking you can do? Where can you go for a walk? How do you stop yourself from getting bored by just walking? So I will keep sharing all those. But that's it from me for this video. Talk to you soon. Please like and subscribe if you like my content. See you later.